Hey everyone, it's Friday, March 20th, Friday in Lent. It's another word of encouragement from Father Dave, your pastor. I've been hearing people kind of conjecturing about what's God's purpose, what's God's design in all of this. And, to be honest, I don't know. It's something I'm taking to prayer. I don't expect to know the answer to that question, and I'm really focusing on trying to ask a different question. What is it that God's asking of me? What does He desire for me in this time? How does He want to draw me closer to Him? And hopefully, trying to see it from that more personal perspective might give us a little bit more of a sense of peace and confidence as we move forward in these troubling times. So I've been thinking about that story of Martha and Mary. Jesus, his very close friends, Lazarus, Martha, and Mary, he visits their house. And Martha's all about running around doing all these things to provide hospitality for him. She feels resentment because Mary is sitting at his feet, listening to him teach. Here's how St. Luke tells it to us. In the course of their journey, Jesus came to a village, and a woman named Martha welcomed her into her house. She had a sister called Mary, who sat down at the Lord's feet and listened to him speaking. Now Martha, who was distracted with all the serving, said, "Lord, do you not care that my sister is leaving me to do all the serving all by myself? Please tell her to help me." But the Lord answered, "Martha, Martha," he said, "you worry and fret about so many things, and yet few are needed. Indeed, only one. It is Mary who has chosen the better part. It is not to be taken from her." That's in the 10th chapter of Luke's Gospel. And so many of us have habitually in our lives, we're busied about by so many things. We're worried and fretting about so many different things. And of course, now we're in this time of great anxiety, but there's less things that we can do. Things are being shut down, meetings are being canceled. Many of you are at home with your families. And it's a time to reflect a little bit about the pace of our ordinary lives and how we can make the most of this time that's given to us. Perhaps the Lord is inviting each of us in our own lives to consider what is that which is truly needed. Jesus says there's only one thing that is needed. And he's saying that Martha has it at the feet of Jesus in his presence. She has the one thing necessary. So perhaps if we take advantage of this opportunity, when things might get pretty quiet, to really meditate on being at the feet of Jesus. Maybe we won't know the purpose of why all this is happening, but we will be able to draw near to the Lord, and his purposes in our life might begin to be revealed. I want to recommend a spiritual practice today, the Stations of the Cross. There's many different ways to pray this, but I wanted to read from St. John Paul II, just a little his thoughts on the beauty and the purpose of praying the Stations of the Cross, which is especially a practice that we do on Fridays during Lent. St. John Paul II said, "The way of the cross is a way of faith. In his suffering and death, Jesus reveals to us the truth about God and ourselves. So let us concentrate on the full meaning of that event, so that what happened may speak with new power to our minds and hearts, and become the source of a real sharing in it. What does it mean to have a share in the cross of Christ? It means to experience in the Holy Spirit the love hidden within the cross of Christ, to recognize and take up our own crosses once more, and strengthened by this love, to continue our journey through life in imitation of the one who endured the cross, despising its shame, and has taken his seat at the right of the throne of God." We have all got our crosses to bear now, and praying the Stations of the Cross, we might be able to unite ourselves more to Jesus in his great act of love, and be strengthened by the love that we find in him. Certainly praying for you, especially for those who are weighed down by great anxiety and depression during this time. Please don't hesitate to reach out. Father Peter and I, the parish staff, are here for you. God bless you.